Hey there, strangers. My name's Neos, and this is Riptide GP2, a hydrojet racing game. I always just called them jet skis, but apparently that's a brand name. I didn't know that for the longest time. This is a game that was created by the same people who made Hydro Thunder Hurricane, which a lot of you might know. Hydro Thunder and Hydro Thunder Hurricane is it was an Xbox Live exclusive title. But I saw this come up on Steam just suddenly, 2-3 days ago, I think? And I was looking into it, and I really like Hydro Thunder, and this, just from the look of this, it's like Hydro Thunder meets Wave Race 64, and I was like, yes, I want that, of course I want that! So I went ahead and just bought it, because this is only $6 or $7, I forget which one it is. And you can kind of see why in a minute, but this is actually a mobile game, if you can't tell from the layout of this setup here, where all the buttons are ready to be tapped with your finger. And they ported it over to PC for whatever reason, so I was actually still really kind of excited to try it out, because I haven't gotten a chance to play a game like this in quite some time. So, I have some thoughts on it, but let me go ahead and just show you exactly what kind of game this is. So we'll just go ahead and start with the first level here. You can see this is very much like a mobile racing game where you select your level of levels, and then you pick the level within that. So we'll just start with the first one, Milk Run, which is not the name of the level, that's just the name of this run on this level, because you find the same level over here called Churn Alley. I have no idea what the name of these levels are. It drives me crazy. Alright, but let's start with the first one and show it off. And also, the load times are almost non-existent, which is awesome. And also, looking right here, seeing as this is a mobile game, this game is absolutely beautiful. I know they probably punched up the textures and all those fun things in order to make it basically an HD release, but I mean, just look at the water effects and all the stuff and the lighting. It looks really nice, considering that this was a mobile game, because I've seen some really atrocious looking mobile games, even some that actually made their way onto Steam. But as we're about to see here, one of the biggest draws, other than riding around on the water, is a stunt system. So as you can see up at the top there, once I did a stunt, I actually gained some boost, which I can use right now by pressing this, and it makes everything get all wavy and blurry, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But, so yeah, one of the big things about this game is tricks. You have a pretty good assortment of tricks that you can do to basically gain boost. And other than the fact that I've played this part before, I'm blowing past all of my opposition, because I've actually upgraded my, I forget what the, Hydrojet. Yeah, I actually wrote it down because I kept forgetting what it was called. My jet ski knockoff. Which, that causes problems later, but I'll get into that later. But for now, you actually have a surprisingly diverse number of tricks, which actually you can pause at any time and look at your stunt list, and I like how the water gets on your screen like that. But you actually have a good number of tricks here that shows you how to do. And you actually level up, and the higher level you get, the more points you get to spend on unlocking new tricks, which actually give you more boost. So right now, these are just level 1 tricks, which let me go ahead and do another one right here. As you see, as I use it, it gave me ×3. Did I use that one before? I can't remember. So it'll only give you a certain amount of boost per usage. And if you repeat the same one, it'll actually give you less boost than time before. In fact, I'll do that right now. So I'll use the same flip, and now it's only a ×2. So it'll actually give you less. So it forces you to kind of mix it up. Which, that's a good idea. At the beginning, you don't have that many tricks, which can cause a problem. But I'm not sure how many tricks you have to use before it actually, before you're allowed to use the same trick again and it's not an issue. I'm gonna wait for them to all to finish on here so I can show something that I think is kind of amusing. Because this is obviously a mobile game, and I'm guessing it was made to use tilt controls. In fact, if you, in the tutorial, it actually gives you the option to auto-accelerate. I don't know why you'd ever want to do that. Oh, yeah, and of course, it's a mobile game, so the star system and the money, because Angry Birds and all mobile games don't have to use a star system. But if you want to use try again, you go left, it actually is still in control of your character for some reason, which is kind of weird. So if you want to play again, you gotta roll over to the side to do it. So let's back out of that. And we'll go to level 2. Level 2 is what kind of sold me on this game, and I was really hoping they were going to go crazy over the top with it. Because, look at this. Like, you're like right against the edge of that, And of course, this again looks really pretty. We're up on skyscrapers. I don't know where this water is. What is that? I don't even know where this is or why this is, but that looks really cool. I would love more like insanity, crazy tracks like that. Most of the tracks seem to be kind of just in arenas like the last one was, which isn't all that great. I was kind of hoping they were going to go super over the top like some of the Hydro Thunder stuff does, because this, like I said, these people did make one of the Hydro Thunder games. So let's try off a, well, in a minute I'm going to do it. I'm going to try a level 2 stunt. You can see that it actually will give you more boost. And I think I will go a potential, no, don't mess me up. I'm slightly off to the side route. Here we go, so now I do 2. Wait, I messed it up. Of course I messed it up. Oh well, let's try it over here. Up, you do it twice. You actually do another one, and if you crash, it makes a weird shattering noise and you fall off. So yeah, that is the only way to actually really fail in this, is to try to do a trick you don't have time to pull off, and it'll make you bail. I guess because this is a mobile game, you can run straight into a wall, and it does nothing. It slows you down if you go straight into it. Usually it just kind of bumps you to the side and you lose some speed, but that's about all the downside there is to it. There you go. So that's a level 2 stunt. So it actually combines, or is that level 3? I don't even remember. But like I said, as you level up, you can gain access to more complex stunts. So the first ones I was just having to do 2 movements of actually using the thumbsticks, because once again this is a mobile game, so you can tell by those they were actually meant to be controlled by swipes across the screen. I'm assuming tilt movement would go back and forth, and then swiping it would actually do that. Let me try one here. Aha! There we go. Barely enough time for that. Back scratcher, which is actually kind of cool because it actually builds upon the backflip. You have to have the backflip, and then you can do the back scratcher. The tricks built upon each other is what I'm trying to say. Some of the later ones you actually have to unlock a certain trick before it can do the next trick, because it actually uses the first trick to do it, which I think is kind of neat. And here's a big drop. Whee! I love doing that. Lazy boy. And we have won. Booyah. So that is just a couple of basic races there. So let's go ahead and try a different game mode, because this game actually has 4 game modes. And I will go into them and show you. So we've got Race, you've got Hot Lap, which is basically just go around the track as fast as you can, and if you can beat those target times, you get more stars based on what you do. That's another race. Let's go up a little bit higher. We have Elimination, which is in a lot of games, where just the last one in the pack when the timer runs down is eliminated, and you try to be the last one surviving. And where's the last one? It's somewhere. Freestyle, which is basically kind of a trick attack mode. You have a certain amount of time, and then you have to do tricks within that time, which kind of that kind of brings up some issues. Let me just go ahead and go into it while I'm talking. That brings up some issues that I have with this game, where it seems to be more equipment-based than skill-based. So for doing one like this, you actually get more points for the more complex moves you have. So when you're starting off, if you haven't unlocked, level 2 or 3 moves, all of your moves aren't really worth that much. That was worth 200, was just the regular old level 1 move. It's worth 100. So if you don't have the later moves unlocked, you can't actually beat some of these because, well, you don't have enough moves to go through, and you'll start using the same moves, and they'll be worth less, and all that sort of fun stuff. So it'll be 50. Does it go down even further? No, it's 50. Okay. But, yeah, that's an issue with some of the stuff I've noticed in this game. You can use the points, or the money that you get, to upgrade your, I keep forgetting, Hydrojet. And actually you can buy new Hydrojets, which you will basically have to have for later, and tricks. So I've run into it numerous times where I have not been able to finish a race or one of these tracks for whatever reason. And it all boils down to I just need to go upgrade my stuff real quick. So I go over and upgrade it, come right back, and I'm fully capable of doing it. So it's not really based on my skill, which kind of annoys me a little bit, to be perfectly honest. So, I actually saved up a buttload of money so that I can just show this off real quick. I will go ahead and... Oh, this also has VR challenges. I don't remember what that is. Online play and split screen, which is actually kind of cool, but I don't have anybody here to play that with, so I won't show that off right now. So I can go and upgrade my skills and my... I hydrojet, but because this is a mobile game, you have to kind of go up here and click on that little thing. And let's see, let's buy a new one. Oh, and you can also customize through a paint job, but we'll wait on that for a second. So I actually have the first and the third jet vehicle because I skipped the second one because I had enough money. And some of these get extremely expensive, so here at the end, I'm over halfway through the game right now, and that's how much money I have. Granted, I have done some upgrades, but I have a feeling that later on this game is going to have some level of grinding if you want to actually unlock all these and get all the upgrades and all that sort of stuff. But let's see, the highest one I can actually afford is this one, the Lancer, which has almost full potential. You can see the white lines on the left is what its actual skill is, and then the grayed out is how much you can upgrade it to. That's its like potential maximum. So let's go ahead and buy the Lancer, and you'll notice, you can hear I'm clicking right here, and it does nothing. This does absolutely nothing. You actually have to go up here and then click the buy button because it's a mobile game. Okay. So do I have enough to upgrade it? Let's see. I'm try upgrading so I can go across here. And this will do the same thing. I can click this and it'll do nothing. I actually have to go up to press buy. So let's try acceleration, which will cost me $16,000. Top speed, handling, one boost. I got enough for one more. What do I want to do? Top speed's the lowest thing on there. So let's do... Oh, wait. I don't have enough for that one. Okay, compete to earn more. Yeah, of course. Okay, so each time you buy it, it gets more expensive. So now I can't afford them anymore. But let's go check out the paint job, just because. And since I have 3 of these, each time you unlock this, they have a new rider outfit. And you can actually change what kind of rider outfit you want. I'll leave that alone. And see what kind of... So you can change all this, which will change your basic colors on there. Let's try some cool colors on this, because green and gold always look kind of cool together. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with that. And then you can actually, if you turn off advanced, the rider will be the exact same color as your ride, which actually looks kind of cool, I see there. Or you can change your rider colors if you want to make the guy pink and yellow or green for whatever reason, which I will take that off because that looks silly. So you can do that, which is kind of cool. You can change gender if you want to be a woman, which basically just makes you skinnier and you now have boobs. That's pretty much the only difference on that. So it is kind of cool that you can do that. Save. And what's kind of weird is the colors are set to your specific rides, so that one is now always black and pink, unless I go and change it. I'd like it if you could change the rider color and you could just mix and match the riders, but that's fine. Okay, so paint job, that switch. Oh yeah, so you can switch to all the rides you've bought before, and you can see all their stats and everything, and you can upgrade them. So let's go into one of the later events over here, because now I have a really fast ride. And I've played through about half of this, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the ones I've completed, and 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So let's go to the ones I haven't even completed yet, and take a look at some of those. Okay, this is a hot lap, so I'll show you what that is. Now, it's basically just go around the track as fast as possible, and see if you can beat the top speed, basically. Or top time, rather. But, I mean, look at these maps. This is actually really pretty, and I like the water motion, and I have no idea what these big spinning things are, but they look cool, so I don't care. There's a lot of detail and actual attention put into this, which I really appreciate. My issue is just, it's kind of got an issue with it being a little bit too simplistic for its own good at times. Woohoo! Oh, I just noticed this actually has hydrofoils on it. I'm not sure that would actually help or anything. But, so for your boost, you press a boost button, and then it uses all of the boost. Even if you get more boost by doing a trick, it continues using your boost, which can make you go out of control. And if you want to save some boost for later, in case you get into some trouble and like you're having to race somebody, well, too bad, you've already used up all of your boost. You can't save any of it, which I think sucks, honestly. I don't like that at all. Woo, I almost did make that. Yeah, I don't really care for that, but I don't know. I guess it is a mobile game, so some limited scope there. And the fact that you can only do stuff on these ramps, there are occasionally waves that you can do stuff off of, but they're kind of unexpected, and you can't really plan for using them, except in certain areas when they're kind of constant. So the use of the tricks is kind of, I guess, calculated and formulaic. You know when they're going to come up. I still lost because I was talking and running into stuff. But it's not really fluid. It doesn't happen, you know, whenever you want to do it. And I'm just going to go ahead and skip that for a moment. Also, I didn't mention, you can see up at the top there how many stars I have. And despite the fact that, if I get enough stars, I can go here, I could actually play through all of the levels in this area. And if I don't have enough stars, I can't go to the next area until I go back and grind and get more stars to complete and go further. Which is something that's very, very common in mobile games. Let's try freestyle, race, elimination. We haven't done that one yet. And this one's actually kind of a fun level. It's icy. But it's something I've never really cared for, because I'd like to, I beat it, let's continue, let's go onward. I guess that's probably to, for the, I don't know what that is. For the sake of, in mobile games, trying to do microtransactions and trying to, hey, you can pay to get more stars and continue onward if you want to. Which, luckily, they did take out all microtransactions. There aren't any in this game, which I applaud. But, I was reading in the forums, and the developers were actually on there talking, or one of them anyway, saying that they did not. I was going to say something. They did not rebalance it or anything to take that into account. So there's going to be some grinding in this, unless you're just amazing and get through all this in one go. Also, something that's kind of lacking on the stunt front, I guess. Let me try this. Hiya! Okay, is you never have enough time to try to do multiple stunts. And when you're actually when you're starting off, you can only do the basic stunts. You don't have enough speed to pull off the longer stunts. Now that I've got faster vehicles, I go faster, faster, faster. Now that you've got faster vehicles, I go further and higher on my jumps, and also these big drops here help. But you can only do the basic ones unless you were boosting first. If you boost into a ramp, it'll give you more speed and more distance. And I'm about to lose this, aren't I? Because I've been paying attention to talking and showing off and things. Okay, so I'm going to at least survive a little bit longer. Let's try to do this. Doot, doot. Yay! Rockstar! And boost, 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 boost. Oh, gotta turn, gotta turn. I boosted into a turn, which is a terrible idea because that makes you go a little bit longer, but... Okay, I've been eliminated. What's actually kind of funny about when you're eliminated, you always have like an unhappy pose. Hey, there's 1 star. If you happen to lose around a bunch of other guys, like you all cross the finish line at the same time, they all do the exact same animation at the exact same time, which looks really hilarious. So let's try a later race. I probably should go to earlier races to make me look better at this, because I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, it looks really silly with everyone doing the same animation at the same time. But I still say these levels look really neat. Oh, here's a boost thingy. Whee! So that gives you a little bit... That's at least something strategic there. If you don't hit that middle part, you don't go nearly as high, so you can't pull off the longer tricks. You have to do a basic trick. And I messed up doing a longer trick anyway. But that's kind of a nice feature. And I think there's another area that has a spaceship in it that... I'm actually messing up on doing some of these tricks. I've suddenly forgotten what the tricks are. I'll actually go and unlock it. I'll show you how to, about the unlocking new tricks and everything in a minute. But, oh, this actually has 3 laps. This is the first race I've been in that had... I'm doing the same trick because I have forgotten my tricks. Luckily, you can see them at any time, like I pointed out earlier. So let's go down here and see the difficult ones. So we got alternate and then down, alternate and then left or right, and then apart and then alternate. Okay, those will be my bigger tricks. All the races up to this point have been 2 laps, and I thought that was just the scheme they were going for, which was kind of something that was like in Skydrift, when it was all 2. But maybe those actually get longer too, I don't know. So, ow, I did it again! I pressed the wrong one. I need to go down and up to do that. Luckily, I've got another lap to do it. I'm gonna fail this race, but I'm still gonna show off doing that trick. I was trying to do a trick, and it's this one! Yeah! There we go, that's all that matters. And see, that almost filled up my gauge all by itself. So the more impressive tricks do give you a lot more boost than the basic ones. Maybe I can actually pass some people and maybe pull off a decent place. Oh, can I at least get 3rd place? That'd be awesome, because I was failing so bad. Oh, pass you, come on. No, don't, oh, you passed me again. Oh, well, at least I came in 3rd, a booyah. That's all that matters. I got a decent, almost victory. Yay. Hey, I got another star. Alright. So I have not leveled up. I was expecting to level up and I would show some of the later stuff, but I've been actually kind of failing at that. So if I go up here to me, I can look at my stats, which actually shows you your stats and your wins and how many times you played, which really isn't a good assessment because you could go back to the first race with a super-powered vehicle and do it over and over and over and get that really high. It doesn't take into account what level you were playing it at or what type of event or anything like that. It just shows you basic stuff. But then there's your achievements and skills. And I've got I'm up to level 14, so I can't do level 15 stuff yet. But I can do this, and you can see here you got stunts, and then you also have just abilities. Like I can land your stunts a little bit earlier. Your boost does more. What's kind of cool is it actually shows you what these stunts are, and some of them are kind of insane. Oh, can I get that one? I kind of want that one. Let's try it. Okay, so we got Tornado, which is this. Let's get Tornado. Can I unlock Tornado? Oh, I keep forgetting. I have to go over to the buy button because it can't auto do that. Hey, freaky styly. Styly? Freaky styly. Okay, then. So I've got 2, which means I can't do anything here, but I could go up here and look at these. But I'm going to save it in case I can actually get to level 15. Let's go to an earlier area so I can actually do some of these and actually succeed. Let's look. Oh, this one's got kind of a... Oh, I want to go there, but I don't want to do... This is one of the big issues I have with this game, and it's an issue I had with Skydrift, but I didn't give that one enough heat for it. You cannot just set up a match. You can't be like, I want to play against hard difficulty on this map with, like, hot lap or elimination or something. You only have these preset ones, and it doesn't even tell you how difficult they are. At no point does it say, like, this is for expert, or this is easy. You just have to go through here and... Because if I go here with my current ride, there's no way I could lose. And if I go way over here, I might have a challenge, but if I don't have the right setup, I'll be completely destroyed. Which is not the best setup, really. So let me see if I can find that one right there. Let's do it on elimination, that's fine. Because I kind of like this one. And like I said earlier, all the titles are changed dependent on the event, I guess. But I don't know what the name of this track is, so I can't look up this track. And this is a track we did earlier, but now it's at night, which is kind of cool. And I cannot tell you how many times I have played this first track. They use it over and over and over again and just keep adding slight differences to it, which is kind of annoying, to be perfectly honest. And I think some of the time you might go backwards on it. I don't know. I may have actually played on this one before, and I forgot to mention something I thought was kind of cool, which is it has these weird spinny things, which actually makes the current go faster, which then makes you go faster while you're on it, which is really neat. Oh wait, I got a brand new trick, and I completely forgot about it. So let's go down here and look at what it's got 3. So as you can see, they get more difficult. The beginning, you only have 1 motion, then you got 2 motions, now I got 3. So I gotta go down, up, left, and then up. Okay. I will remember that. I won't remember that. We're going to try to remember that. So down, up, left, up. Okay. That's how I remember things. I know it's actually down, up, up, but we're going to ignore that. Okay, so there's a big drop here. I know that. And we're going to see if I can do this. All right, here we go. So down, up, up. Yeah! That is insane. That is like the worst idea you could ever do in this situation, but that was awesome. That probably fully filled that up. I didn't get to see it because I was mid-boost, and I was paying attention to what I was doing. But yeah, and I'm still not ahead of everybody. See, now they're all like really difficult to pass, because I did that massive thing and I was boosting for a full solid bar and more than that even. Uh-oh, that was a bad idea. Ah! And I am now dead, and I don't have enough boost to get ahead, so I'm about to lose. Oh well, sorry. I'm going to try to do just a couple more of these. I guess I haven't actually... I like that you still get points and experience and all that, while even if you lose. So I'm guessing that I don't have the stats as high on this as I did on my previous vehicle. So let me go down 1 rank, because I'm terrible at stuff like this, and do some races. I love that one. Let's try... I don't think I've done this one yet. Let's try here. I'm trying to show you something new. Oh, I didn't do a race here. That'll be fun. I'm going to try to get to level 15 so I can just see what's in the highest tier of stuff. So if I get 2 or 3 victories, that'll be it. And as you can see, these are pretty, short, high-action races here. They're not too bad, not excessively long or anything. Granted, there might be some levels I haven't seen yet. I don't know. But for the moment, they seem pretty manageable if you just want to pick it up and play it for, about 3 minutes and then quit. It seems to be something you can do, really. So despite some of the issues I have that seem to really stem from the fact that it was a mobile game, This is actually pretty... Ah, crap. I almost never run into stuff, and it totally just makes you come to a dead halt. So there is some level of skill, I suppose, but a lot of the time it ends up being like, hey, you were using a boost, or you couldn't stop boosting, so it just slams you into a wall. But this game is kind of fun. I mean, it's simple. At least it's cheap, so they kind of made it for, you know, its simplicity. But there's not too incredibly much to it. You got some, you can upgrade your stuff, which I have some issues with the upgrade system, but I mean, at least it still has some progression, and you can't set up your own matches and things, but it does have online matches, it does have split screen, which is really cool, because games usually don't do that. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, there we go. That actually worked out that time. But it's still kind of fun. It's charming. I like it. I do actually like this game, despite that I was complaining about it. Oh, I was going to be first place, and then I ran into stuff, because I'm just terrible at everything. Okay, let's try. Up, and go. Boost. Boost away. Boost, 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 boost. Stay ahead of him. Just boost long enough to stay ahead of him. Yeah! First place. Yeah, fist pump. All right. 3-star. Okay, I'm going to see how much that gives me. If it gets even close... Oh, that didn't. All right. So I will try one more. Let me try a much later one, just for the heck of it. I have enough points to actually upgrade, so let me upgrade real quick. And then I will bring this to a close, because I've pretty much showed you off what everything is here. So handling I think is pretty decent. Top speed and acceleration are probably the ones that could use the biggest boost. No pun intended. There we go. Looks like the next one would have given me a lot more top speed. That's kind of weird. It's not evenly dispersed. Alright, so let's go to this. Actually, if I can get like 3 more stars, I could actually go on to the next area, which might have areas I haven't seen yet. Oh, this one has the alien spaceship. Let's go there. This is an elimination round, so I'm going to lose miserably. Let's see if I can get 2 stars. If I get 2 stars, I can go to the next area, and then I'll at least have done that. I can show you that I'm not terrible at this. Because, like I said, a lot of I did mess up a little bit earlier, because, like I mentioned before, surprisingly, talking and me doing things don't interact very well. But as you can see, they're actually kind of pulling ahead of me. A lot of this is more equipment-based, whether that be your tricks, which seems kind of weird, your stunts, or your actual ride, or actual upgrading of the ride, seems to be what really dictates if you're able to win versus skill. Maybe the much later ones will be more skill-based. I'm sure those will be like, you have to do everything absolutely perfect or you're going to lose. I'm going to try that. Oh, that is the first time I have ever... Hey, here's the spaceship thing. I don't... See, there you can actually use a wave to do it, which I like that. I wish there was more of that, because it's a little bit less predictable. But, I'm sure later on it'll be, you have to do everything absolutely perfect or there's no possible way to win, which I never like that. That's not fun. You have to be, like, boosting constantly and doing the perfect tricks every time. But either way, for what it is, this is actually pretty fun. I think it's pretty fun, even though it has some issues. And it's really pretty. Again, considering the fact that this is a mobile game, this is a beautiful game, really. It looks pretty good even by, you know, like, mobile... not mobile, let's try this. Down, up, left, up! Yeah! Spin! Bullseye! Tornado. Yep, that fully filled it up. I figured it might. For a, like, downloadable title, this would look pretty good. I was eliminated as I was passing everyone. I call BS, and somehow I fell off after the fact. I don't know. Because I am an idiot, and that's pretty much the only answer I have to that. I'm going to go and try to get 1 star. I'm going to get 1 star so I can go 1 further. Okay, this is a race. Maybe I can get place in a race. I have no idea what those are, but they look so cool. All right, if I don't actually get a star off of this, this will be the end of the video. And if I can, I'll see if the next area has any new levels I haven't tried yet, just to show you something new. Even though I guess you guys haven't seen this to begin with, so this is still new. Okay. Oh, I think this... Oh, this has the speedy bit that I thought was in the other level. Oh, yeah, I just remembered. All right. So we had the alien spaceship that made the wobbly stuff, which was kind of cool. And this one... Or is this the level? I don't know. I'm getting these levels mixed up. Some of them don't really stand apart from each other. See, the boosting right here is causing me an issue because I can't turn it off. All right. Up, up. And down. Nope, this is actually a level I haven't played yet, I don't think. This does not look familiar. Okay, so it looks like... Oh, it is. Okay, so the water current is actually following these things. So if I went around the other side, in fact, I will do that, even though I just said I was going to try to win. The water current is actually going this way, which slows you down. Oh, it's actually just going to push me back that way. You know what? Restart real quick. I said, though, this is the last... I just wanted to show that. This is the last race. Okay, here we go. And boost, because I feel like using it right off the bat. All right. So, yeah, it does have some interesting things that are thrown in there, which I like. Some of those were, like, the ripply waves, and, oh, I actually missed one. I don't know if I've ever missed one of those. But the rippling waves and the current actually speeding up are things that they actually, they did in Hydro Thunder Hurricane, which I liked it in there, so, you know, it's nothing wrong with them using that. It's like, reused ideas are not bad, as long as they're not overdone and they're done well. But those are kind of the only really new things that are brought to the table. But I still enjoy it. It is a simple pick-up-and-play thing, even if it is a little bit too item or equipment-oriented. But either way, let's go on. Not that way. This way. No, this way. Yeah, there we go. I was upside down for a second. Oh, the waves. The waves are actually causing me a problem here. There we go. See, they're not... They're adding some stuff. Like I said, I have only played about halfway through this game, so there is very good potential for there being new things I haven't seen yet. But being that far through the game, you've seen most of what they're going to offer. All right, I want to at least get to third place. Give me third place. That's what I'm asking for. Okay, so and some of the tricks are kind of over the top and awesome, which I like that. Earlier when I pulled off 2 tricks in a row is the first time I have ever managed to do that. I've tried so many times, and it's always just not quite high enough, and you always crush. I may have been able to do it there. I don't know. Maybe boosting off the higher ramps is what you need to do that. I'm not sure. So this one, again, is only 2 laps for some reason. I'm not sure what dictates that. And sadly, I can't make that decision myself. Go this way. Yeah, okay, these are actually probably high enough I could do boosts off of these, or I mean, tricks off of these. Come on, pass him, pass him, pass him, pass him, pass him, pass him. Third place, no! Ah, I almost had it! Oh, well, I was hoping to reach, I thought I was going to reach level 15 and get to that next stage in this video. I actually planned out for that, but my plans are just out the window. I don't know what I'm doing. So, what is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, so VR Challenge, just so you know, is basically a time attack. You do the race as fast as you can, and then your friends can then play these races, and I guess they either race your ghost or they just race your time. I don't know which one it is. But either way, that was Riptide GP2. It's a game, it looks really nice for a mobile game, and it's fun, and I like it. I rather like it. It's just, it has some issues, and it's really kind of limited. There's probably not going to be too much lasting appeal after you've played through the races. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed my awesome hydrojet action. I remembered the word hydrojet that time. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Also, if you leave it alone long enough, it'll actually go to a demo that says tap to start. So, I think they missed something there.